All right, I have an idea. So let me show you what it is. We're gonna make some slides, like field slides. And I thought this was kind of fun because some of them I have open. And my thought was, if you had this in a journal, on a journal page, let's say this is something behind or a picture that you have, this could frame your picture. That'd be kind of fun on the journal page. And then it's kind of fun that it's, you know, open. But then I also made one more traditional that is done on both sides. Well, that one's not really done on both sides. But if you were to have this as a floating item in your journal, you could have it so it's both sides. And I used the packaging, I'll show you, to have this insert if you don't have acetate. And then there's this one also. So the acetate piece is kind of like the, you know, the slide part, but it's kind of fun that there's openness to it, if that makes sense. And then I used the middles to make some hidden paper clips. So all of the pieces, whoops, are used. So there's that. And then this paper clip. Both sides, and there's this one. All right, so let's get started. And I'm using 2 pieces of the paper, and I use basically all of the 2 pieces, if that makes sense. So I think I'm going to use this outside page because it will be hidden. And then I think I'm going to use this one maybe, or let's see. What this one? Yeah, okay, so pick your 2 pieces and then get out your paper trimmer. Okay, now I have to remember what I did. I think I cut the first one at 3.5. And then this is 3.5 by, I don't remember, 4.5. So the biggest slide is going to be 3.5 by 4.5. And let's go ahead and do that with both of our pieces. 3.5 and 4.5. Whoa, that didn't sound so good. Okay, so then we have this larger piece that's going to be a slide, this square piece, and then we have these 2. And you know what? I bet I didn't use, I think I only used one of these. I think I have one of these laying around somewhere. But let's go ahead and, what is this? 4. Put this one at 4. So this is 4 by 2.5. Okay, so now we need to get the middles. So I'm going to start with this one. And I'm going to just show you 2. You could use this thing. I'm going to show you the way that I do it for these little guys, but I'm not going to do this. I'm only going to do the big ones. And I'm going to start with the square. So I'm going to decide what I want on the outside. I kind of think I want, it does look really pretty though. All right, I'm going to look at this one. Okay, this one I'm going to go on the outside. These will go on the outside for this one. All right, I have this Sunlit. I'm not sure if that's the brand, but I've had this forever. And what it lets you do is line up, that's my husband sneezing, lets you line up where you want to cut the paper. Now, I used this a couple times and I didn't get it quite straight, so this is not foolproof for sure. I am going to be getting rid of a big chunk of that flour, but we'll see what it looks like. So I'm just going to try and eyeball it to make it straight. The other way I will show you is with your paper trimmer, but if you happen to have this punch, it works. All right, and then you just take it apart. And then from here, I think the easiest way is to trace. It helps so you can line it up. And there's the magnets that keep it in place. Oh my gosh. That looks pretty good. Let's see how we did. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Okay, so then keep these pieces. This will be for the paper clip. I'm going to keep these, and then let me show you. I'm very loud, sorry. The other way. So I'm going to get my paper trimmer. And what was this again? This is 3.5. So I'm going to go let's go 1/2 inch in. Does that look right? That's what I did here. Yeah, about. So I'm going to go 1/2 inch, and I'm going to go about, I think it's easier to eyeball it down here. So it's 1/2 inch-ish at the bottom, and I'm going to go up and stop, and then rotate it this way, so it's 1/2 inch, and kind of line it up. I'm sure there is an easier way. This is what I did. Rotate 1/2 inch. Rotate. Oh. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with my scissors and cut the rest of the way, since I wasn't overly brave to get to the corner. You could use measurements. That would also work. So if you're a measurement gal, you go for it. Okay, that's pretty good. And then I'm gonna do the tracing thing. Where is it? There it is. I want this on the outside, I think. This one's a little thinner than I would have liked, but it'll work. And then we can go back and line this up. There we go. Okay. So again, you would do that for the other pieces. And then we have our frames. And I think since the core of this paper is white, I think it's important to ink them up. And I'm going to ink the outside and then also the inside. And then if you have little oopsies, it kind of covers your oopsies, like I have in this corner. Okay, and let's do this one. So now, let's see how we want this to go. That looks pretty good. Okay, so now, let's see, over here, I also have from a different transparency kit from 49 to Market, I have this piece. If I would have had just a smaller hole, this would have looked really fun. Kind of like a viewfinder slide. Okay, these are from a different pack as well. So let's look. Do we want it horizontal? Or do we want vertical? I think I'm gonna do this one, and I'm gonna do horizontal because that way it will touch. All right, so now you can use glue. I'm gonna use my tape runner. Put tape on all four sides. And then I'm gonna place this guy where I want him. And then we can place this one on top. There we go. Okay. Now you could add washi tape if you don't like how it's kind of going over the edge, and that would kind of hide it, or you can trim it up a little bit more if you can get to it. That's pretty good. And then we'll just double check our ink, go around and ink it a bit more, and then we need to decorate. Okay, so then where did I put it? I have little pieces from the other pack that was in the ephemera pack that we can add. So maybe something like this. And then on this side, I'm going to add this. So it kind of mirrors what's happening on the other side. And then I'm going to trim this off. Like that. Little ink. I'm going to put this here. here. Like that. And in the kit this month, you have a sheet of words. I'm gonna guess your words are different. I think I'm gonna put original and have a photograph that works. There. So then this could be a floating piece, or if you just decorated the one side, like I said, you could have a picture behind it. I think that would be really cute. Of course, you can add more to the different sides. I think taking this to your sewing machine would also look cute. All right, so let's look at how to add, if you have acetate or if you don't. Like I said, I used the bag that the paper was in. I trimmed off the sticky part, and then I'm going to use this part, and I'm going to use both sides, and I'm just going to trim a piece that fits. I think that looks pretty good. I think I wanted this on my outside. I think I'm gonna have that on the outside on the other side, except that's really pretty. Okay, I can't. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be on the outside. All right, and then you add your tape or glue. And then you just take this, and I'm gonna stick it on. Flatten it out as I stick it on. Then you can open this up, and then you can decide which transparency you want. You have a butterfly. I think this flower is fun, since there's that flower there. So let's go ahead and do that. So then I'm going to add a little tape. Again, you can glue. Let's see where we want it to go. I think that looks cute. And then we add a little more tape. And then I'm going to smush from this side over to kind of flatten it out. I need to trim this off. That looks cute. And then let's add this to the back. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah. There we go. And I'm going to ink it up. And sewing through this would be really cute. I think I'm going to add this transparency on the outside. And I'm going to add some glue. And then on this side, I'll add the butterfly. Then we have this piece that I trimmed off, and I'm going to use that. I like this, just kind of like that. So let's go over here. I'm going to glue that here. Like that. Cute. That's really cute. So that's how you can use the packaging as your transparency. Okay, so now we have the pieces from the middles. So let's make a hidden paper clip. Okay, so in your kit from this month, you have this piece of paper. It's kind of reminds me of the paper we had at preschool. Kind of like a piece of construction paper. So I'm just going to use this for the inside of my hidden paper clip. And I'm going to make sure that it is smaller than the width and height of my squares. So I need to trim this off. There we go. And I have a paper clip, a small one, since this is kind of a small piece. And I'm going to glue this on. Which side do I want? I want that on the outside. I'm going to glue this on. Make sure that this paper clip is up towards the top. Smush, smush, and then add some glue to this side. And then let's add this. So most of the time when you do a hidden paper clip, you would actually like have a piece that would fold over. So if you want it to be a true hidden paper clip, you could add fabric here, you could add washi tape. Let me see, let's see. It's kind of fun and sparkly. Decisions. I have this or this. I think I want to go sparkly. It's not quite the exact orange, but I think it'll be cute. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little glue because this washi tape is old and there's no stick to it really. So I'm gonna take half. I'm gonna take half and fold it. And then trim. Oh, it's not, oh, there we go, straighten it up a little bit. I also need to ink this. And then it's just a matter of decorating. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna rub it. So you want to add this here. And let's see. In a previous video, I made these little stamped pieces using the Tidbits Tim Holtz stamp set. So I have these on hand, which is really nice. I'll have that linked below if you're interested. Yeah, so that's cute. Ah, see? There's no stick. Let's try this again. I'm going to trim most of this one off because I don't really want to cover all the flowers. Like that. And like that. And then when this is dry, this would fit, take a piece of paper, over a page in your journal. And it would look like that. Cute, right? And that's just using the scraps from the card we made. All right, so let's take a look. I hope this was a fun idea. I didn't use everything this time in the kit. but I think these are really fun to make. And they'll be fun in lots of different journals. So here are the ones we made today. Here are my samples. Oh, and I just love the Tim Holtz tape that he has out right now. It makes it look really fun. So yeah, here we go. And then we also have our fun little, where's a heart? Hidden paper clips, there's the word. Using the acetate pieces. So hey, look at that, pretty fun. All right, you can join the eClub kit. I have a link in the description. And as always, I hope you have a wonderfully crafty day. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.